Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 1998 Represent. On this episode, we're taking a look at Baldur's Gate, the original PC release of Baldur's Gate, that is. Let me get my notes here. We're going to discuss the game, and then we're going to jump into the enhanced edition that's available on Steam, and we're going to play a little bit of the original Baldur's Gate here. So let me just get my notes open. So Baldur's Gate first released December 21st, 1998, developed by BioWare and published by Black Isle and Interplay. And it was based on the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons rule set, so basically their second edition of the game. I didn't play any pen and paper D&D with that edition. Actually, fifth edition is the only edition I've actually played of, like the actual straight up tabletop RPG. So I wasn't super familiar with like the rule set. You can definitely see where there's some carryover between editions, like some of the a lot of the attributes and kind of like attacks and things like that are very similar. But there's definitely a lot of different skills in the game that aren't in the current edition of the game, as well as they're not in Baldur's Gate 3, which is based on the fifth edition of D&D. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 quite a bit. I think I'm about 80 hours in total. 20 hours of that was the early access, and then about another 60 hours once the game was actually in full release. But back to this version of Baldur's Gate. So, like I said, use the AD&D second edition rules. It was also the creation of the Infinity Engine, which was basically powered other games in the D&D series around this time period, such as Icewind Dale and Planescape Torment. So those they created the engine for this game, and then it was carried over into some of the other D&D games. I don't know if they used the exact same engine with Baldur's Gate 2. So they did Baldur's Gate, some expansions for it. Then they did Baldur's Gate 2, like Icewind Dale, like Planescape Torment, and other games. I don't know if there was another one called Neverwinter Nights, which I never played that one. So I don't know which engine that was. It may have been a completely different company. Critically acclaimed RPG. A lot of people cite it as kind of a rejuvenation in PC role-playing games, like a lot of games that were based on like In the Forgotten Realms have come out, but this one was they were actually using the official rules of the game, and it definitely kind of like I said, revitalized the PC role-playing game market when it was released. Apparently, in my research for this, it said it took about 90 man years to develop the game, which included not just like straight up like 90 years, of course, that would still be going on, but the amount of time that the team was developing the game would have been equivalent to about 90 years had they had all that time been kind of just like grouped like in that style. So definitely a very long development. I remember reading that they started developing it in 1995, and that also included creating the Infinity Engine, as well as doing like research and writing all of the adventures and things like that. So the game has just a ton of content. I remember when this game came out, I didn't play it right away. I remember like it was probably sometime in 1999. A friend of mine was saying that like his brother or his friend had picked the game up and it came on. I want to say it was like 6 CDs or something crazy like that. At the time, where like a game would maybe like at most before something like this, you would maybe, unless it was like a full motion video game of like where you're basically just CDs full of full motion video. Those tended to kind of have multiple discs, but usually your games would have maybe one, at the most usually two, again with the exception of like those full motion kind of games. I remember there being one called like Ripper. I think Ripper was, there was one that had like, I don't know if that was the one of Christopher Walken, or there was another one that had like Tim Curry in it, like Phantasmagoria, games like that which utilized full motion video. There is some video cutscenes in Baldur's Gate, but just the sheer amount of content on the disc to create the world, or discs, was kind of a lot for a game like that that wasn't a full motion video game. Like I said, so it took 90 man years to develop it. They cited Wasteland as being Wasteland kind of is one of the RPGs. I think it came out in the late 80s. It may have been early 90s, and it was kind of seen as a huge influence on Fallout. It was also a huge influence on Baldur's Gate, where the developers had. There's apparently in that game there's multiple ways to solve problems. So in the Baldur's Gate games, you can you can just straight up fight somebody for something. You can convince them to do something that you want. There's multiple ways, like for various quests, to complete the quest and basically complete the quest. And there's multiple ways to go about accomplishing your goals. Like I remember in Baldur's Gate 3, there's one like goblin you can fight, but you could also basically just pop in a visibility potion and push the guy into like a bottomless pit, basically. So multiple ways to accomplish what you're trying to do. So and they cited Wasteland as being an influence on that. The game apparently sold better than they thought. So like when they were developing the game, they didn't think the game was going to sell all that well. And I think at least in the United States, they did some like 50,000 copies went out initially. And those 50,000 copies were quickly sold out, and they had to get more and more copies out into the market. The game, like I said, has a lot of very good reviews. Like it's a lot of people say one of the best video games ever made. And it came out at a time where PC RPGs weren't really doing all that well. And like I said earlier in the video, this kind of revitalized that genre overall. It's critically acclaimed. It got a ton of amazing reviews. They've done multiple expansions for this. I think there was like Tales of the Sword Coast was one of the expansions, and there was one more. They did a sequel, which was Baldur's Gate 2. I remember Baldur's Gate then they did kind of like, I think they were more like hack and slash on like PS2. There was like Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. And this is kind of the game that kind of started that whole Baldur's Gate series. I don't think the Dark Alliance games count toward like the overall like number, because right now they're just on 3. And I think like the main RPG ones are kind of what is counted in that series. And like the Dark Alliance spin-offs I don't think count toward those. They're not part of the same series, basically. Like same name, like Baldur's Gate, same kind of setting, being in the Forgotten Realms, but a different, basically a different series overall. That's going to do it for this quick part of the video. We're going to jump into the game. We're using the Enhanced Edition on Steam for this video. And just because it's easier to record off of that version than trying to get the original version to run. So we'll be doing the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, and we'll be right back in a moment with that. All right, and we are now back in Baldur's Gate. We're going to create our character from this game here. Don't really know what class I'm going to go with yet. Probably the only one I'm not going to do is Bard, because I'm doing a Bard through Baldur's Gate 3 right now. We're just picking our, kind of like picking our avatar for the moment. Go with that. And usually in RPGs, I always tend to go human. I, for some reason, just like playing humans, I guess. So we have Fighter, we have Ranger, we have Paladin, we have Cleric, Druid, Mage, Thief, Bard, Sorcerer, Monk, and Shaman. There's no Rogue. I think Rogue is essentially Thief. Might go, so we have Rangers. Fighters are pretty straightforward. I kind of do like the idea of just being like a woodsman, so I'm going to go with Ranger for this one. And then our classes, we have Archer, Stalker, and Beastmaster. We're gonna go with Archer. Let's see. Alignment, we'll just do good. Abilities, so let's just re-roll that. I want to get a higher dexterity, so I wonder if I could take away a point of wisdom. Constitution's always good. Don't really need a high charisma here. Let's go with that. So we have 2 points. Let's throw one into dexterity. Actually, 2 into dexterity. Prime rescue. So the thief, fighters. Don't know if there's one that's specific to rangers. Let's see here. Importance of the ranger. So let's actually drop that, increase that. So a 15 in strength, a 14 in dexterity, a 16 in constitution, 14 in intelligence, 15 in wisdom, 12 charisma. We'll choose our skills. These are weapon skills mostly. Let's see here. Or hide in shadows and move silently. I definitely want to find where the bows are in here. So we have crossbows, longbows, and short bows. We'll go... And then probably a sword or some kind. Like a short sword maybe. Racial enemy. When I first started playing D&D 5th edition, Ranger was my first character that I created, and this was kind of like, I think, called favored enemy in that. It's been a while since I played the original Baldur's Gate, so I don't remember what enemies show up often. We have carrion crawlers, we have ettercaps, ghouls, kobolds, there's gnolls, skeletons, giant spiders, trolls. Yeah, let's just go with gnolls then. Kind of like a green for like being in nature, I guess. Being kind of like a woodsman. And of course this appearance will change as we get like equipment and stuff. Voice, let's see what we have here.
Death to you all! Your life ends here.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
You got this coming! Let's give them a right thrashing.
Get over here. Feel my power.
For justice. Ha! Death comes for you.
Batter them into bloody rubbish. Ah!
Take them down!
Was it streetwise?
Time for a bit of the rough and
We'll
tumble.
go with that. The voice acting, I think in this one is a little not as professionally done because it was like obviously like the late 90s. But let me just give this character a name here. Go with that. That was the name of my original Ranger, so we'll go with that here. Difficulty, so you got story mode, which basically just gets... It's kind of like in Baldur's Gate 3, where if you want to experience the story, you can do that. Core rules. Burst in AD&D mechanics, enemies deal full damage, and play advanced tactic. We'll just go with normal.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten
Realms. We're just going to go over
Realms.
Candlekeep. Let's go here. So we got to find, our quest is find Gorian. And remember, this guy does tutorial kind of stuff, so
A simple task.
you can zoom in.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Yeah, because I remember pausing the game was an important thing in this one, because you can basically pause and then get all your actions kind of set up. Area map I kind of know, camera zoom, movement, pretty easy. Combat. I think I remember where Gorian is. And let me see. Here's our inventory, kind of similar to Baldur's Gate 3. Like you have your bags, you have your weapons. I have a staff right now. And then you can, of course, equip various armors and things like that. From what I remember, he's in the courtyard here.
It's me, Emmoen.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you. Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time.
So yeah, like I do like that.
Wait, there is something wrong.
Each game kind of builds on top of each other. So
Prepare
Jahira, of course, shows up in Baldur's Gate 3. And there's an ambush.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here!
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does...
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Now we got to get to this inn here.
Done and done.
And it has kind of this fog of war effect where you can't always see where the stuff is. But alright, here's some combat.
My blade will cut you down to size.
So we got 35 XP for that.
Hello there.
So that's where we got ambushed, and now we need to find our way to this inn.
Ye already be disturbed. Now leave me be. Your company be toil enough as is.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
Alright, so we got a potion. Alright, so they've joined the party, I think. Let me see, we got a potion. So what it does, restores 9 HP. And we can see our party, I think, over here. There's our inventory, our journal. That's inventory, record, base book. So yeah, they should be rolling with me now. Alright, cool. Let's check our journal. That's going to the inn, and then we got this mission to help them out. Oh, here goes a wolf.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
He spoke at me?
And I end up getting killed from that. Probably should have drank that potion.
Hey, Hiya! It's me, Emmeline.
A simple task.
Alright, so I reloaded the game. After getting killed. Let's go talk to this guy again.
Be disturbed. Now leave me be. Your company be toil enough as is.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. She's disturbing to my demeanor.
See where our save options are here. Yeah, maybe let's not deal with that wolf now. Let's go here. Here's Candlekeep. I think this is where we're at. The friendly arms in. Destination unreachable. Friendly arm in. I think we gotta go. Yeah, that way we can't go. We can go there though.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Of course. Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Wonder where my HP is here. 12 out of my 12.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
I think I'm gonna get killed again
Time for a
here.
bit of the rough and tumble.
I need to get a bow because the bow is what I'm good with. Oh, we got him. Okay. Do they drop any kind of equipment or anything? Let's see here. 308. Looks like that character got killed though. He only has 4 HP.
Ye spoke at me? I'll do your toil.
Let's select my
Yes.
character.
What now? Of course. Yeah.
What's this here? Chill touch scroll. I guess we get to. Let me see.
Where to now? Of course. Yeah.
Got a dagger. Yeah, so it looks like that character died, but let's see, is the dagger better? The dagger's 1d4 piercing, and the staff is 1d6 crushing. I think I have proficiency in daggers, though. I thought I chose that. So let's just go with the dagger instead. I don't like the fact that a character already died, but... But yeah, I think that was like a caster, I think. Let me see. Necromancer. Yeah, like they're squishy, I think, so. And no revivify scrolls or anything like that, like in Baldur's Gate 3 currently, but. And I don't think there's any kind of loot on the wolves.
You're a queer fellow.
Yes. A simple task.
Attacked by wolves kind of right away. Oh no, we already went that way, so I think we got to go down here.
Done and done.
Yeah, I think we're on the edge of the map there. Maybe it's over this way. So it looks like this is kind of like a travel area. Let's see here. Friendly arm in. Its destination is unreachable. Can't go there.
Oh, there, wanderer.
Oh, here we go.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if this guy is just dead or if he's going to be revivable later. If he's crucial to the story, I imagine they would probably let you like resurrect him or something. Health.
Hello, pal.
Where's our quick save?
A simple task.
Can we get to the intro that way? Let's see.
What now? I want done and done. Where to now? Of course, yeah. A simple task.
I just hit a door, so I was heading to the door if I'm not seeing it. Unless there's more to explore over this way. Is that the inn?
You have been waylaid by enemies.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Perhaps I might.
I feel so cold.
All right.
A simple
so, yeah, do
task.
not go that way. Alright, so let's go here.
course. Yeah.
Oh, there's another wolf.
What now, I wonder?
Hey, how's my health doing? Oh, that guy's down.
My blade will cut
Time
you
for a bit
down
of the
to
rough
size.
and tumble. Oh, cool.
Critical miss, 3 damage. That's another character killed. That's some better armor though, at least. Armor class of 7. Let's see. 5 out of 12 hit points. Let's drink a potion. Is that not cure me? Oh yeah, I forgot. Potions are a little bit weird in this one. They don't. You have to basically go out of the inventory to have them trigger. And it says the inn is to the north, and yeah, like I forgot how kind of brutal the game is early on, and that's kind of like a thing about the time of the games where I think video games in this time period were just much more unforgiving. Hold on, let me check my map here. The north. Yeah, so we're right here, and it says that the inn is to the north of it, though. I forget exactly where it is. But we've already lost 2 companions, so that's definitely kind of rough. To the north, okay. So there's Candlekeep. We've been there already.
Done and done.
Yeah, because we've explored all this area already, unless it... We haven't been down there yet. I don't think. Another wolf, alright.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Perhaps I'm a bit overhurt there. But
Drink another potion. The wolf is uninjured. Barely injured. Alright, so it's taking a little bit of damage. Do I have my weapon out? Yeah. Can that be used? I'm gonna get killed again. Let's see here. So it's injured a little bit, not injured a lot. Oh, there we go. Alright, we have died again. Like I said earlier, I forgot how brutal these games are or were back then. Let me put it up again. At least we still have this other guy now. Can this area be reached? Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Try to get to that inn. It says to the north. I guess this is more northeast. More, northeast technically. Okay, I don't want to travel there.
A simple task.
Probably gonna get attacked by wolves again. And let's check the inventory on our party here. Stop moving.
You're a queer fellow.
What do they have here? Magic missile, short bow.
You spoke at me?
And we got here short sword. All right, cool.
What now, I wonder?
Dagger. I mean, I should probably take the bow from her because I am an archer. So.
What you want?
Where to now?
Can I send weapons like you can in the other one? Dagger. So she's got the dagger now. Send the short bow. Equip the dagger. Alright.
Of course, yeah.
Yep.
It's a magic missile wand. Oh, I guess I gotta send the arrows. One thing I do like about Baldur's Gate 3 is you don't really have to worry about arrows.
Yes. Of course, yeah.
Right, we're not grouped. Let's
What
group.
now? A simple task.
What are these?
My blade will cut you down to size.
A simple task.
Again, not grouped.
Yes, of course, yeah.
So that's the edge of that map. The thing is, though, traveling is going to be like. So, is that the end? It might be. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know. It's a cutscene, so that's probably got to be good.
done and done.
Alright. So we got here. I think that's going to be a good place to end this video. Again, this has been the original Baldur's Gate. Again, we're using the Enhanced Edition on Steam for this video. But that's going to do it for this video. We'll be back again in a few days. Probably be doing another album. Following that up with another movie. And then following that up with another video game. And I think the next 3 episodes will be kind of what we'll use to kind of wrap up this series. We'll probably do like a recap episode of everything we kind of covered, or just like discussing the series overall. But next year we'll be doing a wider series of just the 1990s in general, the rest of the decade, or even some 1998 stuff too, stuff we didn't cover in this series. But again, that's going to do it for now, so remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thanks again for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.